I'm Olena of PopThePimple.com, and today I come to you with day 3 of 28 days of clear skin. Day 3 brings a tip, a strategy, a hack that is just so vitally important yet underlooked, and everybody just wants to avoid doing this. But you gotta. If you want clear skin, if you want to look and feel amazing, if you want to lower stress, lower inflammation in the body, if you want to live a longer life, then you gotta exercise. I have not met a single person out there, who has anything to say about clear skin without them recommending exercise. Clear skin without exercising? What? You need to exercise if you want clear skin. There's just no way around it. Exercise affects, everything, okay? We know, the obvious things. Everything looks much tighter. Your posture improves, which lowers cortisol, so those two are related. Your insulin sensitivity improves with exercise. You sleep better with exercise, and if you sleep better, then your inflammation levels also go down. Everything is related. This is what you're going to find with my 28 days of clear skin, is that there are certain factors like inflammation and insulin sensitivity and stress levels that you have to manage. One of the best ways to do this is through exercise. For the skin specifically, exercise increases circulation, which everybody knows, no big news there. But what many people don't realize is that the skin doesn't actually breathe. The way the skin gets oxygen and nutrients is through the blood underneath, or inside, I should say. The way we pump the blood better, more efficiently, is through exercise. So what happens when you exercise is that you are bringing life to your skin. Your skin is finally getting the nutrients and the oxygen that it needs. But the other amazing thing that it does, it's kind of like it cleanses the skin from the inside, where it removes waste products. So the blood actually, while bringing good things to the skin, also removes waste. So it is just so important that you amp up your circulation. It helps. And every little bit, as you know, with skin helps. Every little bit and every hack. The other thing that exercise does for women, it helps balance estrogens in a woman. We have 3 kinds of estrogens, and if they are out of whack, you will experience things like fatigue, bloating, PMS symptoms, and acne. Exercise helps mediate hormone imbalances as well, and it's really the cheapest and easiest way for you to balance hormones. Balances other hormones like cortisol, so it lowers your stress hormone. And high amounts of cortisol in the system cause high amounts of inflammation, and high amounts of inflammation cause red and swollen pimples. I decided to implement this into my life when I went to see a naturopath and realized that I had really high amounts of the wrong estrogen, firstly, and that my methylation process was a bit slow, which means that I wasn't excreting hormones as well as I should. That process was just a little lazy. And exercise happens to help. So instead of me taking any kind of synthetic hormones or any kind of, supplements tailored for hormonal balances, which I'm deathly afraid of, I decided to do it the natural way and just exercise. So like right now, my body hurts because yesterday I did some P90X. And so speaking of, I am currently kind of traveling. I'm in Vancouver. Today actually happens to be my birthday, so happy birthday to me. I'm in Vancouver and I'm not in my own home. I'm Airbnb-ing, right? And I still find a way to exercise because firstly, I have running shoes, so I have the option of running outside. But currently it's snowing, so instead of running outside, you grab a yoga mat, put it down on the ground and exercise. It's that easy. You can get P90X, you can get the Tracy Anderson method. Like, there are so many different awesome exercise DVDs out there that you can follow that will motivate you to keep up. I know that sometimes it can be difficult to motivate yourself to exercise. I get it. Luckily, my aversion to exercise has kind of gone down with age, and especially when I started recognizing the benefits that it has, not only for my skin, but for my energy levels, for my sleep quality, amazing. So I just love it. I love it. And I know that it changes the way I feel about myself. And that's the most important thing. Like, when you are suffering with unclear skin, with pimples, then you don't feel your best. You just don't. It's difficult to feel like 100% I can take on the world. But I find that when I exercise, it gives me a certain kick in the butt, like a confidence that I need, a boost, a pep in my step. It feels amazing. My posture improves. I just feel like a badass when I walk. I'm like strutting along because you know what? I exercise. Do not make excuses. You can get some running shoes and just run around the block. That's the easiest way you can do it. You can start doing push-ups every morning. Like, there's so many different ways to exercise. There's high-intensity interval training. There's yoga, there's Pilates. Just so many different ways to stay active. You can join a league. You can play, baseball, basketball, dodgeball, hockey. Get out there and sweat. Now, a lot of people think that the benefit of exercise is actually detoxing, when that isn't the case. Sweating is good for you because of circulation, and as I mentioned, you get nutrients to your skin through the blood, and the waste gets taken away. So that is kind of detoxing, right? But it has nothing to do with sweat, because in terms of detoxing, where you do 99% of your detoxing is through your liver and through your kidneys. So when you're on the toilet. Otherwise, not like toxins do not really get released through sweat. It's mostly sodium and water. And sweat is there to regulate your temperature, not to detox. So when people will tell you, oh, you should, detox. Detoxing is a whole other story that I'm not going to cover in today's video. You better get out there and exercise. And for me, for instance, I feel best when I exercise every other day. Every day seems a bit ambitious because I have other things to do. Now, how much exercise is enough? Enough exercise is about 2 to 4 times a week for 30 to 45 minutes. Try to do different things so that you're not just doing aerobic exercise like running all the time, and so that you're not just doing weight training. Try to keep it balanced so that your heart gets exercised, your arms, your legs, everything. So you not only work off, gunk and fat, you're also gaining muscle, because lean muscle is just so important. The more lean muscle you have, the higher your mitochondria. And mitochondria is the powerhouse of every cell. What happens when we age is we get less mitochondria, or the mitochondria gets a little wonky and starts doing crazy things. So lean muscle is the way to keep your mitochondria levels up. And as I mentioned in the first tip, if you missed it, food timing plays a huge role in mitochondria. So if you just eat within a window of 8 to 12 hours, you also raise your mitochondria and your lean muscle. So everything works in unison very beautifully. The way the body is designed, amazing. Now the next hack is a supplement that you should take. It is vitally important, as is every one of these hacks. I don't take this lightly. I don't just, think, what should people kind of sorta do for clear skin? No, this is what should people really do for clear skin if they actually want clear skin. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm sure you did, and I'm sure you don't want to miss a single one of these hacks. So that you don't miss a single one, go to popthepimple.com/28 to sign up, where you will get every single one of my game-changing hacks for clear skin in your inbox. It's super easy. And I will talk to you tomorrow with the coolest supplement that you just got to take. Everybody needs this one. And if you don't, things are just gonna crumble. So look forward to that. See you soon.